Ouch, who is birthday today? Hey guys, it's your girl Zero, and I'm back again today with Bleach Brave Souls. Today, we are going to be leveling up characters like normal, as well as doing a few subquests. Now, subquests are pretty much stuff that happened in the anime and manga, but they're in their own little section of the game. To Hogyoku. If I can get that open. Gonna need to make more space in my accessories thing. Kimari. Dumpling, soccer ball, ramen, a watch, the Quincy Cross, incomplete Hogyoku, the Sarate Bulletin, more dumplings, Gokon Teko. Ah, that's a 3-star. Okay. So I'm guessing that these resurrection summons are gonna be coming sometime later. Let me see. Alright. I always sometimes forget to take it off of auto before Saturday. 'Cause I play this in my own time as well. And I always keep it on auto because mainly I'm eating. So it's always best to have it on auto for me during the week when I eat and play this at the same time. That way I don't have to worry about either running out of time, taking too much time, or letting my food get cold, depending on what it is. But I will say there is going to be some instances where I will have to keep it on auto, because it'll make the fight easier. And Byakuya is gonna kind of be in that spot right now until I get him up to level 150. Oh, I forgot I could still do that. Might as well. I mean, I know I ain't gonna be able to level them up anymore just yet, but it's best to have some experience jewels. So I can get all the way over there. Oh. I gotta admit, I actually liked when they did this about 10 times per day instead of a week. Because that would have helped out a lot if they kept it as 10 per day. Especially if you're needing to stock up on, like, level up crystals and you need to get stuff for, like, raising your character's level. It'd make it a lot easier if they kept it that way. In my opinion. I think we're getting close to it being the 10th turn, I'm not sure. I've lost count. Okay, yeah, that was the 10th turn. I'm gonna do this a few times, possibly. That way I can get some stuff to level these characters up a bit more or raise their level. Get over here. See, this kind of helps me out with coins a bit. Ow. There you go.
様など誘惑するものか。
See something. Actually, hold on. Since he's not in my party anymore. Where is it? Not even. Those two are both the same. Hopefully that doesn't reset the thing. Thank God it don't. Crap. Okay, well I can't do that just yet. Ow. First off, how dare you? I always loved that move. It's like death by pitchfork. just a twin.
誰が貴様など誘惑するものか
Just no different outfit. Oh, they added another one to that. Now, with this one, I gotta figure out how it freaking starts. You know, the prelude, finale, infinite, and then I think we start with this one. Karakura Town. Ichigo. My Valentine's Day chocolates turned out really well this year. I set some aside for you too, so look forward to it tomorrow. Okay? Oh, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, huh? Thanks. Go to sleep before it gets too late. She said she set some aside for me. Does that mean she's giving them to someone else too? Oh well, I'll ask her tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be asking her tomorrow. Am I outside? Why am I in my uniform? Wait, what is that castle? Ichigo? What are you? Why are you here? I should be asking you that. Why are you in my dream? Oh, lovely. It's another one of those dream stories. A dream? Right, this is a dream. There they are, the intruders. Capture them. What's going on? They're coming this way. I think we should run. Up, oh wait. Little too close. No, nope. Okay. So what was that all about? How should I know? Idle chatter in a place like this? You must truly underestimate us. Just as reported, 2 kids in strange clothes. You may just be kids, but attempting to invade... We'll say Coco. Coco Castle is an atrocious crime. As the castle guard, I will not hold back. Well, damn, okay. You're pretty slippery, aren't you? But you can't defeat me simply by running around. Wait, hold on. Damn it, or you, we need to get away from here. I'm also doing these sub-stories so I can get more soul tickets. I used to have over 800 of these things. And now I'm dwindled down to like 200 something. So I'm kinda running low on those. Looks like we were able to lose her. She'll probably catch up to us soon, though. Are you injured? It's nothing. But I wonder what that was about. That was Yoruichi, wasn't it? It sure looked like her, but it didn't sound like she knew who we were. You know who I am? I guess I've become pretty famous in these parts. Well, hide and seek is over. Surrender yourselves. Huh? But wait. You think I'd really wait just because you told me to? Right, Ichigo. Oh, wrong one. No, okay. Oh, how'd it go? Damn it, it's a dead end. What now? Don't ask me, you're the one who decided to run. Why are we in this situation anyway? Why, you ask? That's very funny. It's because you decided to sneak into Coco Castle. Are these 2 the reported intruders? That seems to be the case. You really didn't have to come out here, Your Majesty. You could have just left this to me. It's my job as the castle guard. My duty is to protect the peace of my... nation? Hold on. I'm gonna have to move my camera. Just a smidge. Yeah. It was nation. Protect the peace of my nation. It's only appropriate that I do my part as well. Stop. Where do you think you're going? We're not intruders or whatever. Then why did I find you in the gardens? I can't tell you what I don't know. I'm pretty sure I went to sleep at home, but somehow I woke up here. What obvious lies? Just stay put and surrender to your fate. Will you at least listen to us? Apparently not. This makes no sense. You shouldn't expect a dream to make any sense. It'd be more productive if you thought of a way to wake up. I have cuts and bruises all over my body and we're still stuck in this dream. What will it take to wake up? You still claim this is a dream? I understand it's hard to face reality when you're locked up, but you should take this more seriously. Listen, Yoriichi, you're meowing up the wrong tree. Let us out of here. You speak to me as if you know me, but tell me, have we met before? We see each other pretty often in the real world. We met yesterday too, although you were a cat then. A cat? The real world? What are you talking about? I am Yoruichi Shihoin, the Grand Knight in charge of protecting Inkoko Castle. You say I was a cat. I suppose that's part of this dream business. What I'm trying to say is that this is the dream. You make no sense. Hold on, Yoruichi, let me explain. Hey, you're that lady. Hey, you're that lady, who were you again? Watch your language, kid. This is Her Majesty, the Queen of the Cocoa Society. The Cocoa Society? And this is different from the Soul Society, I take it. I don't know of any soul, whatever that is. What is that? So you must be the ones who arrived from another world. Come again? Did you say another world? Moments ago, I received a report from my sage. Our world somehow became connected to a different world during this morning's incident, and several people seem to have accidentally wandered in. This happened shortly after the enemy began their invasion. Of course, we can't deny the possibility that they too could be our enemy, but I don't sense that these kids are after our sacred treasure. Well, if you say so, Your Majesty, I have no objections. Should I go ahead and release them? Yes, please. I apologize for the trouble, both of you. Release? Meaning you're free to go. It's your lucky day. Hold on, I'm still really confused about us being in another world. If you toss us out, where do we go? Can you tell us a little more about this place? I need to understand our situation better. A bit bossy, aren't we? You know, we're very busy right now. Who would have ever imagined Yoruichi would be the one to call us bossy? This isn't the place for a conversation. Let's move to another room. Alright, so can you start off by explaining the part about another world? This world is called the Cocoa Society. It's a different world from the one you live in. You seem to know of a Yoruichi in your own world, but the one you see here is not the same person. She is a resident of this world. Cocoa Castle is where we are now. We are currently being invaded by an enemy force that has yet to be identified, but they are most likely after this nation's treasure. Just this morning, we were invaded by bandits who were also after the treasure, and around the same time, an anomaly occurred outside the castle. Our worlds became connected, and you strangers wandered into this world. That's the report I received from my sage, who is currently investigating the situation. Okay, well, if this really is another world, then we want to return to our own world. Can you tell us how we can go back? That I do not know. My sage may have found a way to do that, but she is still out in the field performing a reconnaissance. When will she be done with her mission? When it's complete. That's really all I can say. Then can you tell us where she is? Ichigo, do you mean to go find her yourself? It'd be faster if we just go there and ask her instead of waiting around. If this isn't a dream, then there's no point sitting around until we wake up. It will be dangerous. As I mentioned, we have enemies out there. Yeah, but we were enemies too until now. There are things I need to do in my own world. I can't stay here forever. I understand. Yoruichi, will you guide them to the sage? Sure, I can do that. Wow, you're okay with that? You were so sure we were the bad guys. Oh, so are you telling me that you are, in fact, our enemy? That's not what I meant. Then there shouldn't be a problem. I still wonder why it was you and me who got sent into this world. That's a mystery for sure, but there's something else that bothers me right now. Yoruichi, when you saw us, you said that you were after two kids in strange clothes, right? That's correct. The report said that the intruders were two children in unusual clothing, which was why I went after you. Do you know how many people came into this world? The sage is investigating that as well. I mean, there could be others aside from us. We can't deny the possibility. Either way, we really need to meet this sage and speak to her. Are you ready? We should head out. So where's the sage lady? She should be up ahead in the... We'll continue talking about this later. Hostiles? We're switching routes. Follow me, don't get left behind. I swear this music sounds like something from a Disney movie. What in the world? Ah, there's the sage. Yoruichi, Uryu. I guess Yoruichi moves really fast in any world. Well, now what? I'm in the middle of a forest in some world I don't even know. Maybe I can try to see if there's anyone nearby. Is someone there? Can I ask you something? A child in unusual clothing. Wait, hold on, I can guess where this is going. I've just learned that Coco Society's ancient arts are effective against the enemy. I should be able to handle this on my own. Can you though? I'm not done yet. Hold on to now. Grand Knight, why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be protecting the castle? Whew, I'm saved. She told you not to get left behind. How could you get lost? How careless can you possibly be? I couldn't help it. I'm surprised you were able to keep up, actually. It was almost as fast as Flash Step. I was able to use my... Give me a second. Let me figure out how to pronounce that. Hiren Kyaku. That's about as close as I'm going to get to it. Of course, I'm pretty sure you can use your Soul Reaper powers too. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to say this is probably like maybe 8 or 9 chapters long. Possibly, I don't know. I see, so these boys came from the other world. They wanted to question you about that, so I was escorting them here, but on the way we were almost ambushed by the enemy and got separated. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I apologize for hurting you. It's fine. More importantly, are you done with your investigation? Yes, I was on my way back to the castle to report my findings. Before you go back, I have 2 questions to put to you. Firstly, how can we get back to our own world? And secondly, were any other people aside from us brought into this world? I'm still not fully certain there's a way to send you back to your world, but I found that our sacred treasure caused the phenomena. When the enemy invoked the treasure's power, an anomaly occurred and the 2 worlds were somehow connected. If we use the treasure's power once again to reconnect the 2 worlds, your return may be possible. So we'll be able to go home. As for your second question, my guess is that there are 2, at most 3 others who came here from the other world. So 2 or 3 others. I hope we know those people. If not, it's going to be hard trying to find them. You actually want to search for them? Now that we know all this, we can't just leave them behind. If they're dressed like us, there's a good chance they could be someone from school. I suppose you're right. We should secure our way back home first, then set out to look for the others. Can you tell us more about this sacred treasure? The enemy's after it too, right? Maybe you can let us borrow it so we can go back home? You know, if it's doable. that's not something we can decide on at the moment. We'll have to return to the castle and discuss it there.
まずはサキュバスだ。
I sometimes get this mistaken for a, what do you call it? Open world. It just has that effect on it. Okay, now this music I'm familiar with. There was a few times where it played this certain music right here, so... Yeah... Okay. A giraffe sword? That's right, if anyone, like with the ticket bits and everything, if anyone's played Kingdom Hearts 3 and has been to the Toy Box World, that looks like it could belong there. But anyway, so that's the story, and it turns out these guys want to use the Sacred Treasure's power too. The enemy is also after its power. If keeping it here means endangering the peace of the Coco Society, then I wouldn't care less if we lose it. Now, by the way, I'm sure that's pronounced differently, but I think Coco is more fitting. There is still much that is unknown about the Sacred Treasure. I believe it may be dangerous to rush to a decision just yet. Of course, I will have you continue your research on this matter. The final decision will follow. Yoruichi, can you go speak to the gatekeeper and get more information about the intruders? I need to know more about those 2 children. The gatekeeper is probably with the prince. I haven't seen them around. They've snuck away again? What are they thinking in this state of emergency? I'm sorry, you two. In exchange for helping you return to your world, I have a request. Can you go find our missing prince? Could he have been kidnapped by the enemy? Most likely not. The prince hates being involved in any kind of trouble, so he tends to sneak away when anything comes up. What kind of prince is he? I thought your nation was in danger right now. That's just the way he is. Aren't you curious about these 2 children too? What should we do, Ichigo? Isn't it obvious we're gonna help these people out, find the others, and then we're all going home together? Now that sounds like a plan. Ah, I kinda figured those 2 would have wound up there. Chad, I have a feeling this might be a dream. Yeah, probably. Hey there, you two. Feeling a bit more awake now? Huh? To be continued in the Coco Society finale. Okay, so there's the Coco Society prelude. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that word is pronounced completely different, but Coco just sounds a lot more fitting. Oh! Lick the coins. Get the soul tickets. And get that. No! Get over here. I did that one earlier. Seeing as we've got enough. Yeah, I knew none of that was gonna be new, so that's why I usually skip it. Which is fine with me, because it'll help level up the characters. Or raise their max level, I should say. There's one. Alright. Yeah, back up. Now, I don't know exactly where she went to. There she is. I think that was 5, right? Yeah, that was 5. Now we have the finale. Yeah. The night before Valentine's Day, Ichigo was fast asleep in his room, or so he thought. However, when he came to, he was in the unknown world of the Coco Society. He was joined by Uryu, who also found himself trapped in this strange world, but a stranger with an uncanny resemblance to Yoruichi pegged them as enemies of the Coco Society. After successfully convincing Yoruichi of their innocence, Ichigo and Uryu encountered Halibel, queen of the Coco Society, and her sage Nanao. They were informed of an incident occurring with the Coco Society that could potentially lead to catastrophe. Deciding they must come to a... Let me try that again. Deciding they must come to the aid of the Coco Society in order to get home, Ichigo and Uryu give it their all. Meanwhile, Chad and Orihime have somehow found their own way to this mysterious world. It's taken quite a while to melt. Might be beyond my skill. Where do you suppose Ichigo is? Please don't worry, Orihime. I will help you find him. Thank you, Mr. Tsukishima. I will also do my best. First, we must get our hands on that prince of ours who disappeared. And find that lazy gatekeeper while we're at it. As for the other 2 children in bizarre outfits, who supposedly came from another world, I'd like to have a little chat with them. If my hunch is correct, we'll find the gatekeeper and prince in one go. Why does everyone keep running? What's wrong with this country? Clearly something is, or there wouldn't be strangers from other worlds wandering about. I shall prepare. You lot wait for me outside. My nose is itching. It kind of resembles a theme park, doesn't it? You sound like you're on a field trip. This is an unknown world. Stay alert. I'm not an idiot. I just meant it looks peaceful. It makes me wonder what this anomaly is that's causing problems. I'm surprised you aren't more familiar with anomalies. Kisuke, you are Kisuke, right? Indeed, my name is Kisuke Urahara. I am but a humble gatekeeper. Kinda makes you wonder who the prince is. When you say it like that, it sounds really suspicious. Suspicious? I assume you're joking. I would say your lack of awareness in regards to the anomaly is more suspicious. Hold on, we're not... No one waits after being told to wait. Damn, you're strong. I should have known. You have some unusual skills, but let's see how long you can last. Enough, Kisuke. Yoruichi. They're not our enemies. How can you know for sure? It's a long story, but if you hadn't disappeared in the first place, no explanation would be necessary. Where did you slink off to at such an urgent time? Ow! Violence is not the answer, Yoruichi. Well, knowing how lazy he is half the time, you kinda wonder if it is or not. Oh. Let's see. Oh. I swear, if Tsukishima is the prince, I'm gonna be like, what in the world? Enough, I have plenty of criticisms for you, but first answer me this. What's with the formality? Is the prince not with you? As you can see, he's not. He's probably napping in his usual spot. Napping? Well then who in the world is the prince? Ay, then we shall go and wake him. Can't you just leave him be? Her Majesty is searching for him. We cannot simply turn a blind eye. Well, if we must. Ichigo and Uryu, let's continue our discussion on the move. We must hurry. Oh, I see. You're visiting from another world. What a journey you had. Apparently there are other visitors as well. The intruders reported in this morning's briefing may be outsiders from another world, just like these two. Kisuke, you said you saw them, two children in bizarre outfits. Oh, that boy and girl from this morning? What? One of the intruders was a girl? Indeed, hadn't you heard? The intruders are a pair of children, a girl with long hair and a tall, tough-looking boy. What is this, Kisuke? I haven't heard a word of this. Really, I ask that you be informed. What a blunder. You ought to be reporting such important matters yourself. If you don't get your act together, I will shear off your hair to match your beard. Please have mercy on me, Yoruichi. A girl with long hair and a tall boy with the same uniforms as us. Doesn't that sound like Orihime and Chad? If it were them, we could probably find them by searching for their spiritual pressures. Haven't you tried that already? Isn't that your forte? I'm finding it difficult to sense spiritual pressure, possibly because we're not in our own world. Our best bet, then, is to go out and search. Let's stay and help Yoruichi for now. Where could this prince be? We've been walking for ages already. The prince is especially fond of quiet, isolated places where he can be alone. Although there's no guarantee he'll be there. Judging by his mood today, I predict he's at the far end of the forest. His mood? Naps are driven by one's mood. I suppose so, but... is that the appropriate behavior for a prince when things are off-kilter like this? All I can say is what it is. It would be wonderful if he took the gravity of this situation as seriously as his naps. That might be a tall order. I'm ready. Okay, that explains everything. Can I help you? Oh, you're awake. How rare. I just woke up. The sun was too bright to keep sleeping. That will happen if you lay about out here. You should sleep in the castle. It's too noisy with all that hubbub about abnormalities. I prefer it out here. This is the prince. Yes, his name is Stark. As you can see, he is the prince. As we can see, you say. I'm not some beast on display. If you have nothing important to say, then I'd like to get back to my nap, if you don't mind. Wait, please just listen. Wake up! You can't fall asleep. As they say, children that sleep well grow big and strong. How old are you? You can't still be growing. How rude. I may seem mature, but I'm 50. What? No. No. You are not 15, sir. Ichigo, yes, I can understand him being 15, but no. You, sir, are not 15. I'm sorry. No. No kidding. Of course he's kidding. Don't be so gullible. Why would you lie about that? You're really obnoxious. Fine, I'll listen to your sob story. That might take some time. Summarize it. First off, that Halle Bell lady asked us to take you home, so you're coming with us. Halle Bell, now I see what's going on. You do? Great, let's get going. Nope, no way. Just make up a clever lie for Halle Bell. What? Where'd he go? He slipped right through our fingers. Well, that's about what I'd expected. Oh. What just happened? 1 second he looked like he was falling asleep, and then he was just gone. That's how little he cares to return to the castle. He seems very set on avoiding any hassle. It doesn't look like we'll get his cooperation easily. We won't be allowed to return to our world unless we bring him back, right? Yes, that was the deal. Give and take is a fundamental element of economy. Damn it, where is he? Where does he hang out? There are a few places that come to mind, but... Tell us... You're dead set on this? We can't return to the castle without Stark. There's no other choice but to find him. Sheesh, this is quite the can of worms. Oh? When did my HP go up that high? What in the world? I don't think it was that high before. Goes to show you how much I pay attention. He's not here. Or here. Not here either. What is this place? He is nowhere to be found. Where'd he go? What do you want me to say? All I can do is show you his usual haunts. I should know better than to trust you, Kisuke. What are you hiding? You know exactly where he is, don't you? Why the hell don't you tell us? I've never been accused of such subterfuge before. Where did this suspicion come from? He did mention that you and I exist in his world as well. Judging from Ichigo's reaction, I'd say Kisuke's in any world are alike. A Yoruichi from another world. Very intriguing. What is she like? Mostly cat, sometimes human. Huh? Who gives a damn about that? Who gives a damn? How rude. I suppose it can't be helped if you're shocked that a cat has transformed into such a beauty. Don't be shy. I welcome your worship. We're already very familiar with your ego. That's more than enough of that. What happened to looking for Stark? Do you even care? No, poor Ichigo, he cannot catch a break. I'm so tired, it's night already. You wasted so much energy on useless arguing that you wore yourself out. Shut up. I'm merely suggesting you conserve your energy. I'll say it again, this isn't our world. Anything can happen at any moment. I told you I already know that. What? An explosion or something. It's too far away It's too far away to tell for sure. We can't devote any time to that. Well, seeing as in Orihime possibly blasted a hole in the wall, you might need to change your mind on that. I am not gonna be frozen, thank you. I never expected him to be behind the castle. He found my blind spot. You had us rushing all over the place. It's not like I asked you to go looking, that was all you. I heard you're from another world. And if you take me back, you can go home. That's what she said, right? That's right, so if you don't mind coming with us. Connecting one realm to another sounds like a lot of effort. I'm not interested in finding out what it'll take to pull it off. They say home is where the heart is. How about you cut your losses and stay here? There might be some odd things going on right now, but otherwise it's a pretty nice place. Why would I agree to that? I have a life back home. No deal, huh? Of course not. Would you like it if someone forced you to move to another world? If it wasn't too much of a bother, I'd probably be okay with it. I understand that you prefer to avoid hassle where possible, but we do occasionally need you to fulfill your royal duties. If you continue to ignore your responsibilities, you might just wake up in a world where naps are forbidden. That's a fair point. Try not to yawn so much. You're back. I'm so glad you're all safe. Thank you for your service. Our research has been fruitful as well. Please come right this way and we'll fill you in. In order to return to your realm, it seems we will need to use the power of our sacred treasure. For that, we must first create a new sacred treasure. Create a sacred treasure. What does that require? Our sacred treasure is made using cocoa beans from trees. The exact method is documented, but the cocoa beans are said to contain a great deal of power and can be very difficult to cultivate. As I mentioned, we suspect that enemy interference with our sacred treasure is what brought you to this world. More specifically, the enemy's failed attempts to cultivate their own sacred treasure. The explosion you heard earlier, they should give up if they're failing that hard. There wouldn't be any need to fight if they just left well enough alone. If the enemy followed that logic, we wouldn't have any enemies in the first place. The anomalies stemming from their failed sacred treasure cultivation are already evident. There's no telling what will become of the odd creatures lurking outside our walls. Weren't they a part of this world to begin with? They started appearing all of a sudden. If we leave them be, they don't bother us. If we watch and wait, we may lose the means to cultivate new sacred treasure. If that happens, we'll have no means to fight back, and we'd have to hold out for another 100 years. That would be a real pain. 100 years? It may be because the immense power they hold that the cocoa beans only appear once every 100 years. In addition to the rarity of them, we lost many to looters. If we miss this chance, the next opportunity won't be for another 100 years. We must begin. We cannot let our enemies gain the upper hand. You missed. Oh. There we go. That was a big one. According to the Now, a wizard by the name of Shukuro Tsukishima is after our sacred treasure. What could be worth going to such lengths for? To think you were once planning to create a sacred treasure for yourself. Please, that was a folly of a careless youth. Kisuke, you tried to make a sacred treasure. A long, long time ago. It was a trendy thing to do back then. The only person who succeeded in the cultivation was Her Majesty. With it, she returned peace to our realm. I don't know what they plan on doing with the sacred treasure, but they must have attacked the castle in order to get their hands on the cultivation method. We were able to ward off the attack, but it was possible that the enemy has already perfected the method independently. So we must hurry. Once this is settled, we still have to find your friends. You're right. Ego. Was that Orikime's voice? It can't be. I don't sense any spiritual pressure. You must have misheard. Ichigo, where are you? You heard it that time? Yes, you did. Where could they have gone? Slow down, what's happening? I thought I heard the friends we're looking for. It must have just been your imagination. I can't find Ichigo or Uryu anywhere. They're probably fine. Chad, Orihime? Get over there. Whoop. Ow. Chad, Orihime, wait. Hey, Ichigo! Ichigo, Uryu. I'm so glad you're both safe. Why wouldn't we be safe? Haven't you noticed we're in another world? Another world? What are you saying, Ichigo? We've been searching this whole time. You went off looking for cocoa beans, you never came back. Let's hurry home, Mr. Tsukishima is waiting too. Orihime, what are you talking about? What happened to you two? You're not making any sense. Neither are you, Uryu. What's gotten into you? They don't seem to be communicating very well. Kisuke, about the intruders you saw. That's them, no doubt about it. Hey, Ichigo, where are you? Where'd they go? What's happening? Ichigo, Uryu, are you okay? We're fine, but what's happening? I don't know. The only thing I know for sure is that I don't sense any spiritual pressure from those two. I thought it was because we were in another world, but I'm starting to doubt that. So, what did we just see then? Illusions, imposters created by magic. Who the heck are you? I am Tsukishima. It's great to finally meet you two. Chad and Orihime were worried about you. Tsukishima, you... What a blessing that our enemy came directly to us. I have no intention of fighting you. After all, I'm sure you must be planning to have a separate force take back my cocoa bean while we're battle here? You think I'd answer that? Your answer won't matter if I find what I'm looking for first. Tsukishima. Calm down, Ichigo. I created those illusions from your sleeping friends so that I could find you. Don't worry, they haven't been harmed. Then where are they? I'll tell you if you give up the cocoa bean. I'd rather not break something battling all of you. No way in hell would we agree to that. Chad and Orihime are resting in a cabin right down that path. They're in my home. They're sleeping off the results of a small accident. What accident? You must know by now that explosion was part of it. What have you done to them? I would argue that I am the victim of this story. Ichigo, you've been speaking as though I kidnapped Chad and Orihime, but that's not the case. Was it not your failed experiments with the sacred treasure that brought our friends here to this world? Ah, yes, I'll admit to that. Cultivating the sacred treasure is quite the task. Cultivating the sacred treasure is quite the task. I couldn't have imagined that my failed experiment would open a passage to another world. Though some good did come of it, Orihime knew how to cultivate the sacred treasure. Orihime knew? Because of Orihime, I was able to test a new cultivation method. Everything was going quite well. However, the sacred treasure Orihime cultivated contained some impurities. That's what caused the explosion. So that's what happened. What does he mean? Don't you see, if cocoa beans are the same as they are in our world, they're the main ingredients for making chocolate. So Orihime made chocolate probably the same way she usually goes about things. Oh, that explains it. It usually turns out tasty, but there tends to be some kind of secret ingredient. The explosion was unexpected, but nothing another try can't fix. What do you intend to do with this sacred treasure? I needed to complete a spell. Once completed, it will help me find what I'm searching for. I'll be keeping the cocoa beans. Hey, wait. Damn it, what to do? You two look for your friends. We'll go after the wizard. I'm coming too. Uryu, take care of Chad and Orihime. You shall not pass. We've surrounded this entire area. There's no place to run. Are you sure you don't want to go check on your friends? I trust Uryu. He can handle it. My job is to stop you here and now. Why risk it? You wouldn't want to perish in another world, would you? You got that right. I'm gonna return home together with everyone else. So this is the end. Back to the waiting game, it seems. Let's meet again someday. Where did he vanish to? Ichigo, you're okay. Who do you were, Chad and Orihime? I found them. They're sound asleep. Oh. Good. It appears he had no other purpose than to attain the sacred treasure. I have been informed that Her Majesty's main force has secured the cocoa bean. Case solved. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. The sacred treasure is ready. All you have to do is make a wish upon the sacred treasure. Your sleeping companion should have no problem returning as well. Thank you. Sorry to have let Tsukishima get away. You will handle him from here. After all, he was our dilemma to begin with. Okay, thanks for everything. Ichigo! Ichigo! I'm home. I'm back home. What happened, Ichigo? You spaced out all of a sudden. It's nothing. Really? Well, okay then. My Valentine's Day chocolates came out really well. I hope you're excited for tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Tomorrow? The next day. Good morning. Morning. It seems those two have no recollection of the other world. Or do you? So it wasn't a dream. It appears not. By the way, I've been curious about something. What? They mentioned that there were 2 or 3 other people who wandered into their world. Were we really the only ones? Oh no! Oh no! It had to be Keigo. I'm dead. I am dead. Where am I? Someone? Anyone? Oh. My God. I was not expecting that at all. Keigo, the unlucky dude. Yeah, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. What time is it? Okay, I should have time to do one more sub-story. Before I gotta clean the house. Okay, so the next one is the encore. I don't have that one at Momo. Huh. Is something wrong, Ichigo? You don't seem too well. I'm just not feeling all here, I guess. It's nothing serious, so you don't have to worry. Maybe it's because Keigo's not here and it's too quiet. It might be throwing you off. He was absent yesterday too. I wonder if he's okay. Hey Ichigo, are you sure you're alright? Why do you care all of a sudden? It's kinda creepy. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm just worried for myself. You came back from another world and now you're saying you don't feel well. Orihime and Chad don't seem to remember anything and they seem fine, but it might be affecting me too. I guess you have a point. I'm pretty sure it's not a cold, so the only other thing I can think of is what happened the other day. Previously on the Cocoa Society. The night before Valentine's Day, Ichigo goes to sleep in his own room, but wakes up in another world called the Cocoa Society. He finds out that this world is in danger due to the effects of an unexpected anomaly. With cooperation from the resident people and Uryu, who had also been brought to this world, Ichigo saves Cocoa Society from the threat safely and returns to his own world. However, there was another man who arrived in this world at the same time. His name was Keigo Asano. What became of Keigo when he was left behind in the Cocoa Society? This is his story. Well, we're done gathering all the medicinal herbs we were asked to collect. A great day's work. Guess it's time to go back to the castle then. It seems he has quickly adapted to his new environment and is doing rather well. Thank you for your hard work. I prepared some tea for you. Please sit back and rest. Much appreciated. Thanks to your help, we can get our work done so much faster now. We're so grateful you're here with us. Oh, it's not a problem at all. I'm in your care, so it's the least I can do to repay you for it. I mean, you've helped me more than you know it, Momo. If you hadn't have found me back there, I might have still been lost in that forest. Where the hell am I? Is anyone here? Hello? Somebody save me! Is someone there? You're... Huh? A girl wearing a costume? Why? Who are you? You're within the grounds of the Cocoa Castle. What is the purpose of your intrusion? Answer me now. Huh? What? Huh? Hold on a minute. At the time, the castle was under attack by enemy forces and we were in a complete state of chaos. Even so, it's unforgivable of me to point my weapon at an innocent man. I apologize deeply for my previous actions. No, please, I'm thankful that you brought me to your castle and gave me food and shelter. You shouldn't be sorry for anything, really. Cocoa Castle is our pride. It is very well taken care of to every little corner. There's no need to worry, Your Majesty. Our guest seems to be enjoying his stay in our castle as well as this world. Yes, but we are still unable to find a new way to return him to his world. That must be very troubling for you. What? No way. Here I am surrounded by beautiful ladies and cute girls to take care of me. That's far from troubling, if you ask me. I'm free from my annoying sister and that scary-looking bald dude. Man, I could even stay here for the rest of my life. Sure, that might sound like a great idea, but listen, there's something you should know. What is it? It can't be that serious. Very soon this world will collapse. Huh? Yeah, that don't sound good. Yeah, it's best you go back to your sister. I'm sorry, but that seems like a very good idea to actually just return to the world of the living. Oh. Give me 1 second, my throat is getting dry. Oh. Oh. Open. So anyone who is watching me right now, I do certainly hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. That's better. Wait, what did you just say? I said that this world will collapse. You're kidding, right? Oh, I get it. There must be one of those jokes that you tell in this world. You're probably just trying to take my mind off the fact that I can't get back to my own world. Like I said, I'm fine. Actually, you know what would raise the stakes? If we had steaks for dinner tonight. Get it? Unfortunately, this is no joke. Look up at the sky. Oh! Ouch! Yeesh! Hey! Huh? A few days ago, the barren land in a distant region tore open. That fortress emerged from it and then lifted itself into the sky. The enemy has attacked cities all over the nation, using the fortress as their main base. Sadly, these attacked regions were mostly annihilated. According to one of the survivors, the enemy calls himself the Overlord. And why do I get the feeling the Overlord's name is Izum? The invasion that began in those distant lands is now encroaching on this land. If I am their target, it is likely that the enemy's goal is to destroy this world. If I were to be defeated, Coco society will disappear. What? Why? Wait, hold on. Am I going to die here, at a place I barely know, without ever being able to see home again? We won't let you die. It's not like we plan on sitting here quietly while we let them destroy us. Now, Momo, take our guest to a safe place. We're about to head out to fight against the enemy. Understood. Let's go. You say we're going someplace safe, but if this whole world is gonna collapse, is there anywhere that's actually safe? I know you're worried, but I need you to stay strong. We won't let them destroy our world. That's what we're here for. We are this nation's knights, and we are here to protect our people. We're sorry for not telling you sooner. With us, as with our knights, we've all been doing our best to fight back. I understand if it's difficult for you to believe us now, but... Keiko? Help! Are you alright? Thank you? I'll take care of things here. Take them away from the battlefront quickly. Yes, sir. Looks like you have everything under control here. Well, what a surprise. Did you finally feel the need to get up and fight, my dear prince? It's a little hard to ignore everything when you're told that the world might end. This peace was built on far too many sacrifices. I can't just let them take it away from us. Glad we're on the same page. Now let's go, Stark. I used that too soon. Nope, not today. I won't let you go any further. You're one of the enemies, I take it. You, I recognize you. Weren't you the princess of some faraway kingdom? I'm not interested in chatting about old stories of the past. Tell me, what's your reason for helping the Overlord? Even if you sacrifice the world to obtain whatever it is you want, nothing good can come out of it. Yeah, especially in the main anime when you trap Rukia inside a plush toy. My name is Riruka Dokugamine. I never understood what her last name was. So we'll just say Riruka. Everything cute in this world belongs to me. Anyone ugly who interferes is nothing but my enemy. I hope you're ready. I feel like Rukia should be the one to take her out. As she should. It's not over yet. This is just the beginning. Wait, Stark. This is... Huh? Looks like her spell exploded. Ow! That hurt. Are you okay? I can't believe it. I'll never forgive you for this. But you did it to yourself. Young lady, if you're here to play, maybe it's time to quit. I'll retreat for now, but I'll get back at you for this, just you remember. Hey... I wonder what that was all about. Possibly a distraction, or perhaps... She was the bait, wasn't she? Looks like it. Sorry, Prince, but there's a personal matter I need to take care of. You think you can handle the report about the enemies we just encountered? It's nice of you to ask, but you could have at least waited for my answer before you left. A personal matter, huh? I don't think it's the smartest idea to go off alone at a time like this, but whatever. Hmm? Well, I think it's time we end our little game of tag. Show yourself, Soifon. Straying off on your own? I think you're in a little over your head. Actually, I thought you would prefer we be alone. Seems my kindness didn't reach you this time. It doesn't matter how many prey I need to kill. I will hunt them all. Nothing changes. Quite the confidence. I suppose you get that from being the best hunter in the country. I didn't know you sided with the Overlord's army, but I'm pretty sure I'm the one you're after. I'm glad you're at least aware of your betrayal to me. I did not pursue you to talk about how long we haven't spoken, Yoruichi Shihon. Cocoa Castle will fall today. You will watch in despair as your world crumbles. The Prince and Yoruichi have encountered the enemy. One has retreated, the other is still in combat with Yoruichi as we speak. It appears that this enemy was previously in service of Yoruichi's country of origin. Why would someone from her homeland come to fight her? Wait a minute, so Yoruichi isn't originally from here? The idea of country does not exist in this world now. What we have are territories that surround Cocoa Castle, and at their center, united as one nation. You see, it was over a century ago when someone discovered a way to create a sacred treasure of ancient legends that could grant its wielder any wish. Because of its existence, a war broke out. Many countries fell to ruin, as did the lives of many people. The war continued for decades until Her Majesty finally obtained the treasure and wished for peace. That is how the Cocoa Society came to be, the one sole nation as it exists today. I don't really get it, but would peace mean that everyone gets to live happily ever after? Her Majesty is being able to obtain the treasure was mainly thanks to the efforts of Yoruichi and Kisuke. At the time, Yoruichi was the leader of a small country, but a country nonetheless. In a broad perspective, it's true that we've all attained a peaceful life. However, the emotions of an individual can be a little more complicated. As with most others, I'm sure Yoruichi's people hoped for their own country to be victorious. But with the way things turned out, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them thought that Yoruichi betrayed her own people. Wait. I pushed retry, didn't I? No, I did not. Okay. I sometimes get confused on that. Because if you think about it, when you're grinding for materials and levels and stuff, most of the time you'll push the R2 button and retry so you can keep grinding for those materials and everything, and it can be a little tedious. Level grinding, you gotta love it. This is the first time in like a while that I've done any sort of like story-based quest. What's wrong? You spoke as if you could overpower me, but your skills will show me otherwise. I'm doing things my own way so that you could take your time to remember what an arrow feels like. Doesn't it remind you of the past? A little. No need to hold back. Remind yourself well. Let that pain be carved into your skin and know that there's more to my power. This is your end. A technique that weaves magic into your arrow, huh? Interesting. I've harnessed this power to take my revenge on you. Accept its full force. What was that? I weaved magic into my own sword that was opposite in nature to yours. I used it to cancel your powers and nullify the attack. That's it. You canceled its powers? How could that even be possible? It's time you back down, Soifon. I don't know what it is that you wish for, or why you're fighting for the Overlord. But I've been tasked as the Grand Knight of Koko Castle. I can't be defeated by you just yet. That means no more going easy on you. You won't get away with this. Why? Tell me. It happened so suddenly. You disappeared without a trace, without any warning at all. A new world, a new ruler, and you, her knight? Why? Tell me why. Help me understand. Why didn't you take me with you? I would have gone anywhere with you. You must have known that. Oh, Lady Yoruichi. Technically, as you can tell, there's still some elements that you see kind of like in the rescue arc a little bit. Like when they're trying to save Rukia from execution. But there's like other arcs mixed in with this as well. Like that last little bit right there that I read before the little mission accomplishments popped up, that was a part of the rescue arc. Looks like everyone made it in one piece. Are you done with your personal matter? Of course. And as a token of my appreciation for letting me do my own thing, I brought you a gift. One of the Lord's soldiers decided to side with us. If Yoruichi trusts you, then I shall trust you too. There are attacks being launched by the fortress itself. Simply defending against enemies that come to us is not enough. We would like to know of a way to get into that fortress. It seems the only way to travel in and out of there is by using a magical device. I tried to test it out with the one Soifon had, but we were interrupted and the device was destroyed. Interrupted by who? Did you run into another enemy ambush? The man was formerly an assassin of another country. Soifon and I tried to chase him down, but he most likely disappeared back into the fortress. We couldn't catch up to him. So we've gained an ally, but the situation hasn't changed one bit. By the way, where's the guy who's responsible for dragging me out of to the front lines? If you're talking about Kisuke, he's taken off. He said he found a way to resolve all this. Huh? Hey there, you two. Long time no see. What the hell are you doing in front of our school? Wait, hold on, Ichigo. Judging by his looks, I have a feeling this isn't the Kisuke we know. Fine perception, Uryu. Thanks again for your help back in the Cocoa Society. What the hell? You mean you came from the other world to see us? That's right. I was told by myself in this world that I would likely be able to find you two here. I must say, it was just a strange experience meeting myself like that. You actually met him. If that were the case, you should have just had us go to Urahara's shop rather than suddenly showing up like this. That's about to happen anyway, because we're all going together right now. What? Why? You see, I have a favor I must ask of you. It turns out you're the only one who could save Cocoa Society from its imminent collapse. I apologize for bringing you trouble like this, but would you mind coming with me to our world again? What? To be continued in the Cocoa Society Infinite. Which we will get to next week. And then there's my world. Okay. So let me adjust my camera again. Okay. No. This. That. Definitely those. Her. Get all these. I'm going to need those. But okay, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'll be back next Saturday with some more Bleach Brave Souls, and we'll continue the other two Cocoa Society sub-stories. I also have a little surprise planned next week. It's not going to be really anything extravagant. No special guests or anything like that. You'll pretty much find out what it is on Saturday. I don't want to spoil anything. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!